It can grab things.
There is broken glass in my chicken.
Check this Ferris wheel. Look at how large that Ferris wheel is. So each little part of that Ferris wheel can hold anywhere from, each car weighs, oh, here's a good one. Each car, this is 1893, and I have to keep repeating 1893 because people are, as I'm showing you, on horse and wagon, but they're building things like this. Each car weighs 13 tons when filled. The weight is greatly increased. It's an iron axle. It runs through the roof, suspends, blah, blah, blah. The wheel in its car weighs about 1,200 tons. Okay, so people who I just showed you, who are walking around with umbrellas and in suits on the beach, which make absolutely no sense, are building Ferris wheels and things like this, which are absolutely just insane, that weigh 1,200 tons, and they're making over one revolution of the wheel carries 1,400 people into the air. I mean, it's very hard to believe any of this. And then how about this? Here's another step. Look at the detail behind the Ferris wheel, right? So when you look at the detail even just behind, look at the domes. Those are Russian domes. You know those little onions you see in Russia? Right over on this, let me see if I can move my hand right over here. Right here, that's a Russian dome. That's sitting in, I don't even know if this says the state. Oh, 1893 Chicago, sorry.
What is this? Not even a World Fair? This is just regular 1893 Chicago? They already had Ferris wheels? They had access to iron like that? Interesting. Welcome back, goons. How's it going? Little bit of a different format today. Let's keep it going.
Cette simple expérience démontrera que le soleil a bien un problème. Regarde le ballon noir. On connaît bien le système des loupes. Les rayons convergent. Un point focal. Regardez le blanc. Déjà là, il y a un problème. Pourquoi le ballon blanc ne pète pas? Regardez bien maintenant. Regardez bien le ballon bleu. Comment ça se fait que le ballon bleu pète, pas le blanc?
Does it have something to do with the color of the thing? I've even seen, like, recently, pieces of white paper don't burn. It's like, I think white dispels light or something. Weird image reflection or really possessed? I believe really possessed. Oh boy, there was a curse right when the tomb was unlocked. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I don't know. I'm calling Cap. How is it battery powered? How is it like? Is this a CIA implant or something? Something ain't making sense.
Things you didn't know that you didn't know, part 9. 75% of the mass of a human brain is made up of a substance called myelin. And myelin is made up 100% by cholesterol. I'll leave it there. On a separate and completely unrelated subject, Alzheimer's never existed until 1979, and yet now it is one of the leading causes of death in Western societies. On a separate and completely unrelated subject, margarine was first invented in 1869, and it didn't gain popularity until the Second World War, when butter and other animal fats were scarce. It grew in popularity in the 50s, but by the 70s, the animal fats in it had been replaced with vegetable oils. I'll leave it there. On a separate and completely unrelated subject, a simple experiment to do at home is to take a slab of butter a slab of vegetable margarine with no animal fats in, and a slab of plastic, and stick them all outside in your garden and have a look what happens. The margarine and the plastic will sit there for weeks. Nothing in nature will touch them. Try it. I'll leave it there.
You didn't have to leave it there. Even some fruits and vegetables that people are throwing out that they bought in a supermarket aren't being taken by nature as well. They just sit there. They don't decay. They don't mold. They're always there. Ants don't eat them. Nothing. Nothing. Hey, are you a goon? Did you interact with the video before the video even started? We're trying a different format. We're going to get you more videos. That is the goal. That is the goal. Watch alongside me. Let's look. Okay, Colorado passes law to ban commercial use of people's brain data and thoughts, making it the first law to protect brainwaves. All right, guess what? All the goons, we're going to Colorado. Man, is that why I keep having random dreams about fast food? No, have they already implemented this? Have they already implemented this?
Never, ever, ever put a cell phone on your ear. Tell your kids so they don't ever do it again. The amount of radiation is absolutely damaging. This is a live call coming in from my son, so we're actually connecting signal. Look at the difference. This right here is measuring, so we're at 0.2, 0.6. It jumped up because it's actually picking up signal. Now watch it when it comes closer. 28, 33, 29, 39, as opposed to the distance you would be on speakerphone, 0.1, 0.4, and it'll even go down below that. That's why you put it on speakerphone. Do you see the difference? I mean, what was that, 30 times the amount of radiation going into my head, this distance to this distance. Distance is your friend. That's why I always use speakerphone. Make sure your kids see this because they're the biggest offenders, and don't put it back in your pocket. If you put it on your body, always have it on airplane mode.
Wait, how do you get phone calls if it's on airplane mode? What, you have to use Wi-Fi calling every time? Yeah, I believe this. I believe there's radiation. Even when they were bricked, they were radiation emitting. So, hey, maybe it's a little less than before. Maybe it's a lot more than before. Stay on speakerphone. Talk far away from the phone. But I'm not sure about the airplane mode. I've heard about, like, RFID cases and stuff. But even then, don't you need to get some calls through? Oh. But airplane mode I do on my tablets all the time. Airplane mode and turn on the Wi-Fi. That's the best way. That's the best way.
Show you what's in this pancake mix. And what is this mix? Oh, the Bisquick. So it's the Bisquick. I'm not going to say it because the video will get removed. I'm just going to show you. So watch this. This is what's in this stuff. We're ingesting this stuff and this is what's in it. I highly recommend you get this app. It's called Yuka. And you can look at what's in the food that we're ingesting into our bodies, because what's in this stuff is, not going to say the words or the video will get removed, but you can read. So read the lovely ingredients, and that's what it does. There you go. I didn't say anything, and of course this is entertainment only. Entertainment, even though it says it on the box exactly what's in it, but apparently you're not allowed to tell people what's in it because they know they're not going to read the box. They rely on people not reading the box. But when people like me tell people what's on the box, I get removed for telling people that because they just assume that people won't read the box and then they'll just remove anyone that is telling you about it. So that's how it works. But there you go. Enjoy. Love you all. Entertainment only.
Yeah, entertainment only. You know what's crazy? So I've seen some other videos where they're talking about aluminum entering our diets and it being like, put into our bloodstreams and how it's in our cells and our cells are basically like rusting, like metal rusts. And I'm like, I've never seen aluminum rust though. You know, that's aluminum. Don't rust. Easy cleanup. But now I'm looking back and I'm like, hey, are these heavy metals entering our body and rusting? And that's what's causing decay and stuff. It makes you think. It makes you think. All right, let's keep it going.
Much more bigger issues than parasites.
Like?
Your stomach acid. When someone has acid reflux, you think you have too much acid. It's the opposite. You don't have enough acid. So because the acid isn't breaking down what it's supposed to, it comes back up like a volcano.
Yeah.
So it's really a lack of stomach acid. And the medical monopoly, they give you PPIs, proton pump inhibitors, and that neutralizes it. So they're making it worse. They're getting rid of your symptom, but they're creating more symptoms later.
What can we look for that would help add acidity to your stomach?
Salt.
Stop. Simple as that.
Salt.
Stop. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it really that simple?
It's really that simple. You have to get off the bad stuff too,
Right.
which is what I call the poor four foods. That's how I break it down in my book. That's gluten, oil, fried, and fake.
I already don't like them. I don't like people that tell you to eat gluten-free because they get some crazy benefit from it. Unless you have celiac, that's the only time you should be gluten-free. Not every gluten's going to agree with me. Oh, Teddy, I get all the benefits. I'm eating gluten-free. Yeah, you're spending money for no reason. Your body can process gluten, no problem. If you have other issues, eat better, do other things before you go gluten-free. Trust me, I suffer from gut issues. I have people in the circle, my support circle, that have gut issues. None of those guys would ever want you to eat gluten-free unless you had to. Unless you literally had to. You're suffering from celiac. That's what gluten-free is. But I'm sorry, this turned into something else. We're going to keep it going.
The most interesting finding of the last decade in all of science. And this is that your muscles are basically an endocrine organ that secrete hormones into your bloodstream that affect every system of your body. And one of the first papers almost 10 years ago that was published explaining that when you contract your muscles, they literally secrete these proteins into your bloodstream that make you resilient to stress and can protect you from depression. The scientists called them hope molecules. This idea that your muscles are manufacturing antidepressant molecules, and the only way to get them into your bloodstream where they can then travel to your brain is you have to contract your muscles. Like, that's it. It's like a pharmacy in your muscles, and anything you do that contracts them, walking, hiking, running, dancing, weightlifting, anything, you are going to be dumping hope molecules into your bloodstream that when they get to your brain, they work as an antidepressant, and they also help people recover from trauma. That's like a miracle.
I have never heard of this hope molecule. I've heard of lactic acid when you work out and get your muscles pumped up, and then you're all hurting and whatnot, and then they tell you to work out even more. It's like that's better to do than actually be in pain. I'm not feeling the sappy molecule because sometimes working out be tough, but I guess it's the benefits. I mean, better than I don't know how accurate this is. We're gonna keep it going. Interesting.
Keep them away from any screens. You should do it for as long as humanly possible because those steal their attention. And yes, it gives you a break. At what cost?
What
at
about
the cost of increasing their risk of depression? Because the screens were purposefully created to elicit dopamine responses in their brain. It hooks them. This technology has been unleashed on our population, and all the neuroscience research is bad. None of it says, oh, this is a good thing, right? Even things like baby Einstein are not great for kids. The American Academy of Pediatrics came out and said no screens before 3. And I'm like, that's still young.
really?
Yeah, because it's a developing brain and you don't want their attention to require all the stimulation.
I don't know, guys. Now I have kids of my own, and I see other kids and other parents and how I'm not here to judge anyone's way that they're taking care of their children, but everyone's an iPad kid. The new generations are all iPad kids. If you don't give your kid an iPad, they're going to get depressed because you didn't give them the iPad. Doesn't have to be an iPad. It just has to be a tablet. I don't want to deter from anything. Yeah, there could be psychiatrists and pediatricians that recommend no screen time. They've always pushed no screen time, even when I was a kid. Hey, stay away from the TV, stay away from this. But I'm still alive. I still got the ADHD. Wait a second. Did I do this to myself? Oh no, oh no. No, it's fine. We're going to keep adapting. We're going to have to get through this. We're going to have a generation. Wait, I think we already do have iPad children, and we're going to keep progressing. And I can't wait. I can't wait till the geniuses come out from the iPad children and we're like, this is the new mutated genius. They got both the attention deficit and their geniuses all in one. all in one. All right, let's keep it going.
Image of a kid flipping back and forth between an iPad and a phone with incredible dexterity. This is a family out to dinner and the kids are watching screens. Another kid without any phone in his hand, crying, attempting to swipe the phone that is not in his hand as if scratching at an itch, but not successfully. And the kid actually tapping a screen in their sleep. What's happening is very clear, which is that the human brain is an incredible organ because it's a map of our experience. It has certain parts that are hardwired that govern our heart rate and control of our heart rate or control of our breathing, certain immune functions and on. But then vast percentage of the human brain is open real estate. What you see during development, really between the ages of birth and about age 14 mainly, but certainly extending longer, creates a set of modules or maps within the brain that allow you to predict what's going to happen in the future. So if kids are growing up doing a lot of swiping behavior, there are entirely different maps of how language is encoded, how motor functions and language interact.
I'm sure there are, but most of those kids look depressed that you took away the tablet from them, and I feel like that's causing more trauma. I feel like we need to learn from this tech and live to integrate with it and find ways that we can better handle it with the generations. This won't just stop now. This is generational issues, you know? So it's great to see people talking about it. I think I've seen this guy talk about other things. It's actually quite interesting. Some of his takes he have, and I'm all about natural medicine, but even taking away screen time from your teens, you crazy? Get them integrated, I feel. Get them integrated. I'm a tech lover. I don't know. Something's off here. What is my algorithm trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? All right, let's keep it going.
TikTok, I really need your help with this one. I was cooking some spinach, and one of the leaves just started inflating, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. It kind of looks like plastic. Can somebody tell me what that is?
There is broken glass in my chicken. I was trimming this chicken that I got from Aldi, and look at this glass right here. Look at this glass over here. Ice. This is glass. It is hard, shattery glass. Aldi, please explain why there is glass in this chicken. Are you kidding me? Glass?
Y'all, please be careful out here. I purchased this Kraft block cheese from Walmart today to make some homemade macaroni. As you can see, the more heat, the cheese will not melt. Whatever chemical this is, or whatever so-called chemical cheese base this is from Kraft, this is not no cheese. It turned like hard clay or plastic or whatever it's called. This is not cheese at all. I purchased that Kraft block cheese from Walmart.
Bro, I feel like Kraft was never cheese, you know, the American single slices. Hey, sometimes an American cheese is known more to be plastic more than cheese. Hey, it's not melting, it just changes shape and size. That's all that happens. Very interesting. Lots of crazy food theories here. All right, let's keep it going.
It can grab things, but it just, I don't know why. That doesn't look like a raccoon paw to me. No.
So I just moved into this house and I found this little room right here, and every time at night I keep hearing noises from the closet.
From this little basement. It's fucking weird. Oh my god!
If you came here to kill me, clap your hands. Well, that wasn't clapping your hands, that was more like just... Okay, I'm sorry.
Escucha, hágale suavecito. Espere. Hágale.
Yo, I didn't expect that. What was that? A mask or something at the end? Oh my god, the first one, well, there was no way that was a raccoon. That was like a jaguar paw or something. Yo, you may have a mountain lion in your attic. I don't believe. Most of the basement ones, potentially paranormal. All right, let's keep it going. There's no like clear audio, but I do see a bear type thing right here. Like a bear on its hind legs. Is this a Bigfoot that's being interdimensional?
Okay, guys, so we found this weird looking little spider thingy in the garage, and
right? Nothing.
When you
Come
type
over here, look. Every time I touch my phone, it freaking
tap it crazy,
moves.
tap it crazy.
Look. But yet, I'm tapping the table and nothing. And I go here on my phone and I touch the camera. It's like if it feels what I'm touching on the camera.
Yeah, I feel like now that I've seen all the radiation things and talk on speakerphones and distance things, it's because you're interacting with the phone, it's emitting some radiation, and the insect is feeling it, and that's why. Stop putting it in agony. You stop it. You do good things. All right, let's keep it going. Yeah, that was you got me. But that was fun. I like being spooked. Yo, I'm ready. I'm ready for all this. I'm ready for who's gonna be the one that exposes them. Are they really shifting? What's happening? Why are they so tall? I thought they got getting smaller. I thought they were actually quite tiny, but now I'm not sure. They're shifting. All right, let's just do one more.
Well, everybody's been talking about the football game and the player that collapsed, but some of us saw a few things that didn't add up. This is the company with the contract for ambulances at that field. As you can see, it's UC Health, and that's what they do. But when you look at them side by side, something ain't adding up here with these two. And one of the main things in an age of marketing and branding, why are there no words on this ambulance? And where are the real lights? Looks like a U-Haul fan that's been converted into something. And when you run the plates on the van, why does this Chevrolet Express pop up? You know, starting to remind me of a couple other ambulances and things that didn't add up. And just to support that claim, as this EMS responder chimes in and says that Kettering Health took that over, but that's not the ambulance that pulled onto the field. Interesting. And who is this guy that's driving this thing? I mean, I don't know. Just looks a little suspicious.
Okay, I'm not sure. I don't watch football unless it's one of my teams from my area that's going. Go New England Patriots. Oh, Teddy, it's all downhill ever since Tom Brady. Oh man, you stop it. Tom Brady's still got the thing, man. He's going through things, all right? No, that's it. Very interesting. Definitely, I do feel we've heard entertainment is scripted, even sports entertainment. Multiple people have come out. It's up to you whether your timeline is scripted or not. I'm not here to change it, but guess what? You made it to the end. We're doing different things. We're trying to work with the YouTube algorithm. You're going to see a little bit more videos in this format. It gives you a lot more content. Maybe not as much as my reactions, but trust me, we can save that for the live. You know you're going to see me live. It's going to be great. All right, that is it. Stay safe, stay strong, and make sure you interact with the video the next time you see me. There are 2 videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them. Keep getting your goon fix. And the one in the middle, you can subscribe and watch more videos. All right, stay safe, stay strong, and goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.